Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Shows Style and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. And as you can see from the title of this video, this is the Love and Marriage Huntsville related video where a July 19th air date has been released. And it just kind of made me think about how the Bravo network really pumped up a long wait for this current season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Did production possibly tear a page out of Roa's book? Now, before we get into this story, I ask that you please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And everything that I'm saying in this video is alleged and just my opinion. So shout out to Ebony DeBess. This is where I saw this story. I'm sure you've seen this story on many of the other amazing content creators here on YouTube in this Love and Marriage Huntsville sector. Shout out to all of them. And I saw it on Ebony DeBess's channel. So it's being reported that Love and Marriage Huntsville will return to the OWN network with a release date of July 19th of this year, 2025, just a little over a month away. This is according to Collider magazine. They actually did an article talking about Moses getting out of jail and returning to his wife, Sunny Minks. And yes, they used a photo, an older cast photo of Love and Marriage Huntsville. And interestingly, they're only showing the bodies and not the faces because they know that Melody Cherie has left the show. But they still show her body in the beautiful fitted purple gown, but there's no faces revealed. So the article starts off talking about Moses getting out of jail, which we all did report in this sector as well. And they quoted Sunny Minks's post on Instagram. And they talked about, this current season, this past season that aired, and their storyline between Sunny Minks, Moses, and Destiny. So then there is an additional topic within this article. Where does Love and Marriage Huntsville go for season 10? And then the article goes on and it says that it has an apparent July 19th air date. So Collider magazine is reporting that Love and Marriage Huntsville will return to television on July 19th. I know that pretty much the ride or die viewers of Love and Marriage Huntsville, the pro Melody Cherie supporters, the Millimeters, will not be watching Love and Marriage Huntsville without Melody Cherie. It was her brainchild. She has the largest fan base. So I just don't see where Love and Marriage Huntsville will ever have that same impact without her. That's just my opinion. Now, this article, after saying the apparent July 19th air date, Letitia Scott went live recently. I did a video on that as well, where she was shutting down rumors that the series has been canceled. And, quote, if it is canceled, I haven't received a notice yet. We're still working, so it's not, Letitia said. And though she did not note who else was included as working, she said that, the show must go on. And then the article quotes Melody Cherie's announcement when she was leaving the show earlier this year, and that she shared in her statement, "I've been presented with opportunities beyond my dreams. I've had the pleasure of meeting some amazing people while unfortunately also learning tough lessons about life, relationships, and friendships." After noting that this chapter had come to a close, Melody Cherie continued, "I am thankful for the support of those who have shown me grace, loyalty, and love. None of it has gone unnoticed, and it will never be forgotten." I remember that statement like it was yesterday. And her post on Instagram, "Dear Millimeters." And then the article shows, Love and Marriage Huntsville, it was released on January 8th, 2019, nearly 6.5 years ago. So A lot has happened on the show. A lot has taken place over the years, which led to a lot of people feeling like LEMH was definitely toxic. It definitely had a negative energy attached to it that kind of spilled out. It was kind of like a wave of electricity, unfortunately. And so it just continued to rear its ugly head. And all we can do, I always say in videos, if content creators find themselves in the middle of a debate or an argument with someone else, just keep making your content, keep that your focus to kind of like wiggle your way out of the negativity. Now, I've been thinking about how, the cast members, they've been going live saying, don't believe the hype, basically. Love and Marriage Huntsville is not canceled. And we all know the pattern of LAMH by this point. Typically, the reunion episodes at the end of a season, they air like in January. And then the show will return in April, just 3 months later. Now, this year in 2025, the reunion episodes, they aired like in February, just a little bit later. So I was thinking, well, if the show doesn't return in April, it'll probably be May, which would be 3 months after the reunion episodes. So if Love and Marriage Huntsville is returning and it is coming back July 19th, that is a couple months later than it normally does. Is production tearing a page out of the Real Housewives of Atlanta's playbook by making the viewers wait a little longer to try and build up anticipation? Are they hoping that over a couple of months extra time that the millimeters' hearts will have softened towards the show and will become open to watching? Or is it because of all of the legal issues surrounding the show that OWN wanted to take its time and decide whether or not it would bring the show back? Or is it a combination of all three? Again, I've stated in videos, if I own the OWN network, I would have pause about bringing the show back. And there would be several reasons why. There's all of the lawsuits surrounding it. We lost a cast member. Maybe it's not meant to be. But at the same time, we live in a world where the only color that truly matters is green. And Love and Marriage Huntsville has been reported as OWN's #1 reality TV show for the entire network. So if it's all about the Benjamins, they may very well bring the show back, regardless of all of the drama and hefty legal bills that surround it. Perhaps after the show airs and they get paid from the advertisers, perhaps any red that they may have from all the lawsuits may turn black, kind of like the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday. So what do you think about this report from Collider.com about Love and Marriage Huntsville having a reported release date of July 19th for this year? That's my cousin Lauren's birthday. She'll be 26. But do you think that it's true? Do you think that it's just something that production put out there? Or do you think that they really pushed it back to kind of build anticipation, like what Bravo has done for the Real Housewives of Atlanta? We know that, the head of production definitely worked for ROA and definitely keeps up with everything happening over there. Maybe he thought that would be a good idea. I thank you all so much for checking out this video. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to the channel. And I hope that you all are enjoying your evening. I have made a couple of videos tonight, so I'm going to make my overnight oats so that I can go upstairs and take a shower and just chill out. And just a random note, I love having locks because I don't have to do anything to my hair tonight. And God willing, I wake up in the morning, I'm just going to run my fingers through my locks for a few seconds. Then I'm going to hydrate. I got the 7th Avenue Beauty's Vita Boost. And I'm just going to hydrate my hair for a few seconds. And then my hair is done, baby. It is done. Okay. So nights like this, I wish that, I just always have my locks and I'm so thankful and wish I had them longer, honey. But I will talk with you all soon. Bye.